Hey Trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Trackies, boy, this November, I swear to you, it's full of beer crashes. What a way to come back to YouTube, Trackies. Oh my gosh, from last week, I feel my world has been turned upside down. Today, this morning, in the sports world, not something that, is personally connected to me, but still something that I'm very interested in and passionate about. I wake up to this story, trackies, of Elaine Thompson Hira splitting from her new coach of 4 months, Shaniki Osborne. Trackies, I have to say, I'm in utter shock. I'm in dismay. I am praying to God that this is not true. Like, track is there are a thousand things running through my mind right now, and like I'm trying to just pray to God that this is not a true story. So as I said before, Elaine Thompson here is reportedly at this moment no longer being coached by Shaniki Osborne. Now TVJ News broke this story. So TVJ is the one that is breaking this story. Now when I check, the other reputable, places that, will release, such sports stories, I'm not seeing any, others, media house running with this particular story. So I'm not sure if this is true. And I'm just praying to God that, maybe, mouth and teeth and tongue and, people will clash from time to time. I'm just hoping it's just one of those things. And, all will be good in love and war at the end of the day. Because track is, this is definitely not a good. So TVJ is reporting that Elaine Thompson here has split from her coach of 4 months, Shaniki Osborne. And at this particular moment, Shaniki Osborne, refused to make a comment, when contacted. And of course, Elaine Thompson Hira's agent is not available for comment. All right. So Trackies, that is what TVJ had to say. And as I said, Trackies, I'm in utter shock and dismay at this story. Y'all know I've been super, super excited for this, cohesive, working team situation that I've been seeing going on with Shaniki Osborne and Elaine Thompson here. And one of the biggest factors is that, we have definitely seen, progress from Elaine. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, she's a world-class athlete. So it's different from taking an athlete to zero to, being a world-class athlete. It's pretty similar to what you see going on with Shelly. Shelly was always a world-class athlete and then, moving, with Ronaldo Walcott, just upped her game a bit more. So it was kind of the same vibe I was getting here with this whole Shaniki Osborne thing. Was like, okay, clearly Elaine Thompson here already has the foundation set. So now, this new coach will be able to do something, a bit more special, right? So over the season, track is after Elaine Thompson here did not make the national team and I'm talking about the individual team to the world championship track is, shortly after, I think, what was it, 2 weeks after, maybe a week after she, started to be coached by Shaniki Osborne, though, that information didn't come to light until the world championships, but still it was really shortly after that whole debacle. As a matter of fact, I believe it was, she called her right after, failing. Yeah. And then she cried for 2 weeks because she had to sit down, and get rest, get her foot healed before she could actually, start, working out. Right. But since then, we've seen major progress, as I've said, from Elaine Thompson here. She went to the world championship. She ran on the relay team, a fantastic, second leg from her. And everybody was like, look here, that Elaine Thompson here is back for sure. I talked about Elaine definitely being in sub 11 shape based on that run alone. I didn't need to see anything else. I knew for sure she was in sub 11 shape. And so, so said, so done. Literally when she got right back to the track running in individual, circuit races. We saw her run 11 seconds. Then we saw her do a 10:92, then, a 10:84, and then all the way down to a 10:79. Obviously, heralding the return of Elaine Thompson Hira. And we're, all excited, all stoked because track is, I'm telling you, I even had a video planned about this, but anyway. I don't know if this applies anymore. Track is, I'm having this nervous laughter because I don't even know what to think, right? So, but not only did we see, her times drop incrementally, in a short few races, but there were signs of, budding potential, of her fixing a few key areas that Elaine Thompson here has struggled with in the past. And one of those things, for me personally, was Elaine Thompson here, start. So for me personally, everything just looked good. good. Everything looked like it was, going the way it was supposed to go. Thankfully, because again, it's not easy to find a good coach, you know what I mean? And in Jamaica, there are only a short few, you know what I mean? So finding a Shaniki Osborne that was able to do this for her in such a short time for me was, miraculous, right? And now we're here having this story, oh my God, Elaine Thompson here has now split from Shaniki Osborne. Well, go on for 2024, Elaine. Elaine, please explain to me who is going to coach you for 2024 and get you in shape to defend that Olympic title. You know what I mean? Are we saying that this is the end of Elaine Thompson here? You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what to think. Like, honestly, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Athlete can have their potential, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you still need a good coach, you know what I'm saying? To pull out that potential and help you to perform, the best you can on the highest stage. So right now, you know what? I'm not doubting anything that Elaine Thompson here herself, is personally capable of. But I'm like, who is going to help you and assist you to get there? That's the question that is, sticking out at me right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, Elaine Thompson here, please tell me, what are we doing? Help to calm my nerves because, I've always had faith in her, trackies, always believe that she's one of those athletes that, could do so much more, especially in that 200 meters. I've been eyeing that 200 meters and be like, say something special or come. You know what I mean? But like this type of thing, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm just praying, trackies, that it's not true. You know what I mean? I'm just praying to God that this story is just some hogwash and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because honestly, trackies, next year is the Olympics. Next year is Paris. Who is Elaine Thompson here going to get to coach her to head into Paris right now on such short notice, and help her to defend her Olympic title? Her two. Let's just be clear. Her two Olympic titles, trackies, we're talking about, and I'm talking about individually, clearly, the 100 meters and the 200 meters. And you know what? Let's not even get to the Olympics yet. Remember, we have to pass the trials. We're looking at a 2024 where a lot of girls are coming up right now. A lot of girls experience injuries over that past, 23 track season. And I'm really looking out for them this season. I'm looking out for the Kembas. You know what I mean? And it's imperative that Elaine Thompson here be on her A game if she wants to make the team to the Olympic Games. And as it's standing right now, with this new revelation trackies, I don't even know how that is going to go. Now I see some people in here saying that clearly Elaine Thompson here, in the comment section is a problem. On her husband, apparently, they're saying in this comment section, trackies. I don't really want to get into that because at the end of the day, trackies, we don't know what happened. You know what I mean? We don't even know if this is true. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, run with a certain narrative because people like to push, their narratives, as it relates to what they think about people without even knowing them or knowing the situation. So I'm definitely not going to do that. Yes, I will push narratives when it comes to sports because clearly I'm a sports analyst, so I talk sports, so I'll break things down and say, hey, this is what looks like it's happening. But when it comes to personal life and that kind of thing, like, yeah, nah, I don't really get into that much because the reality is, yeah, I don't know these people. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna say is that if this is true, God, please go with Elaine Thompson here at this 2024 because it's gonna be a hard season. You know what I mean? But I'm still holding on to praying to God that this is not true, trackies. But anyway, I've been rambling for I don't know how long, trackies, because this is affecting me real time. I swear. But anyway, y'all need to sound off in the comment section below now and tell me your thoughts. Do you even believe this story? I don't see any other media house running with the story, trackies, which is why I'm, hesitant a bit to, believe it because I'm like, I don't see Sportsmax talking about this. I don't see, Observer talking about this. I don't see nobody talking about this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, maybe they just had a disagreement. Somebody at the club, somebody that's training there heard the disagreement and was like, me, I left this a club. Sometimes how we talk, you know what I'm saying? And people just ran with it and just dispersed it or disseminated it to the public. Well, not to the public, but them few little links, them little source them, or them have them just send out that information. But I'm just praying that not really goes up because this is not it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I stand behind Elaine 100%, but this is not it. You know what I mean? This is not it for 2024 unless we can find a new coach that's not Stevie Francis, that's not Ronaldo Walcott. I think the only one that is left right now, to be fair, is Michael Frater. over there, at his newly formed club that I'm not even sure the name of as it stands right now. That's the only person I can think of right now. I'm not gonna pretend like I know all of these coaches in Jamaica. I only know the ones with notoriety, right? Those are the only ones I really know. But the up and coming coaches like a Shaniki Osborne, I didn't know about Shaniki Osborne before 2023, to be fair. So maybe there's somebody else that out there. I don't know. But are we trying to do this? No. Are we trying to, search up some new unknown factor? No. I'm scared. To be fair, I'm scared, and I'm just hoping it's not true. But anyway, trackies, y'all sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Like the video, of course, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and trackies, before I go, because this story is so shocking, and yes, my world has been turned upside down. But I just want to thank everybody that has reached out to me and, left a few comments, wishing me well. I really, really, really appreciate it. Trust me. I'm still going through it right now, but yeah, I kind of withdraw, but I was advised, hey, just let people know that you're not having the best time right now. So that's what I did, and I appreciate the support. I definitely do. Thank you. All right, so sound off, like the video, subscribe. Bye.